First at 5, it's almost been 1 week now since a huge fire disrupted a Wilsonville neighborhood, torching homes and cars, even leveling a condo building that was under construction. As investigators look through the charred rubble for any evidence of a cause, we're getting an expert's perspective on how that work is done. Fox 12's Kelsey Watts is live tonight with that story. Kelsey?
Well, Liz, as we've been reporting all week, the building where this fire started was under construction. It was several stories of exposed wood. But we learned today that actually makes it harder for investigators to pinpoint where this fire started and why.
It's not something that happens overnight, and just because we've left the scene doesn't mean we're completely done.
Tom Mooney is a deputy fire marshal with Tualatin Valley Fire and Rescue. He can't talk specifically about the Villebois fire under investigation, but he's sharing his experience as someone who has looked into hundreds of fires, big and small.
Could it be an accidental fire? Sure. Could it be what we call incendiary or human cause? Yeah, definitely. But we have to have evidence to support those.
In a case like this, where flames tear through a bare wood frame structure, he says the job is even harder because in finished buildings, things like insulation and siding help tell the story of the fire, leaving more evidence of burn patterns and charring. But in this case, the building where it started burned to the ground. He says tackling a pile of debris like that is a slow and methodical process.
We're layering through that fire debris, so we try to take little thin slices off of that. I kind of liken fire investigations to a jigsaw puzzle. So if you're really good at those, try burning one and then putting it back together.
To do the job, fire investigators follow a step-by-step guide put out by the National Fire Protection Association.
We call it the Bible of fire investigations, basically.
And most of that process hinges on gathering data.
Data can be interviews, it can be evidence within the scene, fire patterns that we're seeing.
And just because some of the investigators have left the scene doesn't mean their work is over.
They've collected a lot of the data they need from the scene itself. Now they need to go back and figure out where that data leads them.
And as we've been telling you, investigators are still asking for your videos, not just around this immediate fire area, but also anything you may have captured in this neighborhood from Saturday night and early Sunday morning as they continue to figure out the cause. Live in Wilsonville, Kelsey Watts, Fox 12 Oregon.